Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 1 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 1 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter sorting, ordering and classifying. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I'm on grade 1 math. The chapter we're going to start with is sorting, ordering, and classifying. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is put numbers in order. Let's just start with the lesson. So, ordering means you can arrange them in so many ways, either from least to greatest to least, that is about numbers, right? When you arrange alphabetically, you can arrange in ascending order means arranging from A to Z, right? The first one is the one that starts with A, the second one is the one that starts with B, like this, right? And in descending order means you have to arrange them in opposite, like Z, the first letter is the one that starts with Z, then you have X, then you have Y, like this, right? So just look at the first example. Here we're going to arrange the numbers. The question is put these numbers in order from least to greatest, right? Least means first of all, for the very first number is the one that is the smallest one, right? You have to arrange the numbers starting from the smallest one, and the last one is the one that is the greatest one out of the given numbers, right? So you are given three of the numbers 11, 28, and 21, right? Just find the smallest number first. So 11 is the smallest one, right? Then you are left with 21 and 28. Again, you can find the smallest one from the rest of the two numbers. So then the smaller is 21, and that means the greatest one is 28. So when you arrange them from least to greatest, they are 11, 21, and 28. Got it? That means the number that comes the first in the counting, right? When you're counting, 11 is the one in the counting, the first one in the counting, then you have 21 in the counting, and then you have 28, right? Let's just start with basically we arrange the numbers according to the counting, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest, right? You have to arrange them from, you have to arrange them in order that is from least to greatest. That means first of all you need to write the one that is the C, which is the smallest one, right? The smallest one is 0 is the smallest one, right? That is the first number when you arrange them from least to greatest. Now from the rest of the two numbers, again you need to see which is the smallest, 17 or 15. 15 is smallest, right? So then you have 0, 15, and that is 17. So the numbers are 0, 15, and 17, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? They are 0, 15, and 17. Option 2 is the correct option. If you already know the answers, you can write down the answers in the chat box. Okay, the next one is put these numbers in order from least to greatest, right? So first let's just find the number that is the smallest one in the given numbers. So which is the smallest number? Okay, the smallest number out of all is 22. That means the first number is 22. Now just look at the rest of the three numbers 27, 25, 24. Which is the least one? From the rest of the three, the least one is 24, right? Then you have 25 and then you have 27. That means the numbers you can arrange them as 22, 24, 25, and 27. So which is the correct option? Correct option is option number 1. They are 22, 24, 25, and 27. Option is the correct option. Got it? Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So which is the correct option? How you arrange them from least to greatest? Which option is the correct one? You can write the option number, right? Yes, the least one is 5, right? Then after 5, which is the next one? The least one here is 5, right? Here is 5. Now you have 10, 14, and 19. Again, look for the least one, right? So which is the least one or the smallest one, right? So the smallest one is then 10. Then you have 14 and 19. Then you have after 10 you have 14 and then you have 19, right? So which is the correct option? They are 5, 10, 14, and 19. So the correct option is option number 3 is the correct option. 5, 10, 14, and 19, right? Okay, put these numbers from latest least to greatest. So which is the correct option? Yes, the least one is 23. Then you have 24, then you have 25, and then you have 26, right? So the numbers are 23, 24, 25, and 26. Which is the correct option? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, the correct option is option number 4. The last one is the correct option, right? 23, 24, 25, and 26. What do you mean by 23 or 24? One of the number is the smallest one. 23 is the smallest one. Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So which is the correct option? The least one is, yes, they are 2, 13, and 19. The correct option is option number 2 is the correct option. 2, 13, and 19 is the correct one, right? Okay, then you have put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So how you do you arrange them? Which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct one is 16, 17, and 30. Yes, that is option number 4 is the correct option. Very good. That is 16, 17, and 30. The last one is the correct option. Okay, the next one is put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So, which is the correct option? Yes, the least one is 4. Then you have which option is the correct one? Yes, the correct option is 4, 13, 14, and 25. It is that is option number 3 is the correct option. Put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is 9, 13, 15, and 17. Option number 2 is the correct option. Please write the message answer only once, right? Do not create a mess. Write them once. Put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So, which is the correct option? How you write them from least to greatest? The correct option is 14, 18, 27, and 29. Right? The correct option is option number 1. It is that is 14, 18, 27, and 29. Right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is count shapes in a Venn diagram. Yes, we just did from least to greatest, right? Same way you can do the from greatest to least. First of all, you have to write the number that is the greatest one, and the last number is the one that would be the least one in the given numbers, right? Okay, how many shapes are blue circles? Which is the correct option? You need to count the shapes that are blue also and circle also. So, which is the correct option? You can see here you have two of the Venn diagrams, the one that is blue and the one that is circle, right? You have to see the one that is blue also and circle also. Three, how? Blue circles. This is the blue portion, this is the circle portion, and this portion is the common one, right? Common one means you can find here the shape that is blue also and the one that is circle also, right? So you can see in the common portion you have just two blue circles. That means you have two shapes are circles and they are blue circles. So that means you have two blue circles, right? Yes, you can ask question. Let's just start with the test question. Yes, Samuel, if you have any question, you can please ask. Okay, how many shapes are squares? Okay, if you already did, you can go to the next lesson. Start doing the next lesson if you need more help with the lesson. Next lesson, you can contact and I need you to on the Skype, right? How many shapes are squares? You have to count the one. You have to count the shapes that are square, which is the correct option. How many shapes are square? You just have to count the squares. No, how to? You just have to count the squares. Colors doesn't matter, just the shapes matter. How many squares do we have? They are five, right? You can see here. One, one, two, three, four, and five. They all are square. Color doesn't matter, just shape matters, right? So there are five squares. Got it? Just read the question carefully, and the correct option is five squares. Next is grade 2. How many shapes are blue squares? Which is the correct option? The blue also and the square also. So, which is the correct option? The shapes that are blue and the squares. Here is the common portion. You can see here you have one of the diagram is for blue and the other one is for squares, right? So, the one that are blue and the squares you have only three, right? So, the correct option is three, right? How many shapes are purple? Which is the correct option? How many shapes are purple? You have to count the purple shapes, right? No matter what shape it is. Yes, there are three purple shapes. The correct option is three. How many shapes are square? How many shapes are square? You just have to count the yes squares. No matter what color it is, right? The correct option is 4. How many shapes are purple square? Now you have to be specific with both the colors and the shape, right? Purple and square. Only two of them are purple and square also. So the correct option is 2. How many shapes are green? Which is the correct option? You have four shapes that are green, right? No matter what shapes are, just they are four. Four of them are green. The correct option is 4. How many shapes are circles? Guess how many shapes are circle? The correct option is yes, 3 of them are circles. The correct option is 3. Okay, how many shapes are blue? Which is the correct option? You need to just count the shapes that are blue. Yes, 3 of them are blue. The correct option is 3. Can you guys please stop talking? 3 of them are blue. How many shapes are circles? Circles you need to count, right? Only three of them are circles. Color doesn't matter, just the shape matters, right? You have three circles. Okay, the next one is how many shapes are blue circles, right? Now you need to count the one that are blue also and circle also. So which is the correct option? Yes, two of them are blue and circles as well. So the correct option is two, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is sort shapes in the. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is sort shapes into a Venn diagram, right? Let's just start with the okay. Use the workbook for extra practice. Okay, you can. This one is move to the same, that is same as the lesson we just did. Now let's just start with the next lesson. We are done with the lesson sorting, ordering, and classifying. Right. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is mixed operations. Right. Let's just start with the lesson. The first one is addition and subtraction ways to make a number, right? The question is how do we make a 7, right? You are given the options, you need to see which option makes 7, right? Either you have to add them or either you have to. Okay, let's just start with the test question. So you are given with the options, you just have to add or subtract them and you have to see which is the correct option, right? For example, the first one is how do you make 3? You are given 4 options. Just solve them and see which option is the correct one, which one makes 3. So which is the correct option? add them, subtract them, whatever operation you have, just see which is the one that makes 3. So which is the correct option? Very good. That is option number 2. 10 minus 7 is the one that makes 3. The correct option is 10 minus 7. That is the only option that makes 3. So option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, how do you make 4? Which is the correct option? Which option makes 4? Yes, 4 minus 0 is the one that makes 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay. How do you make 10? Which is the correct option? Yes, very good. That is option number 1. 10 minus 0 equals 10. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Yes, that is 9 minus 0 is the correct option. That is the only option that makes 9. Option number 3 is the correct option, right? 9 minus 0 is 9. Very good. Okay, how do you make 8? Which is the correct option? Yes, that only option that makes 8 is 8 minus 0 equals 8, right? How do you make 2? Which is the correct option? Yes, the only option that makes 2 is 4 minus 2, right? How do you make 6? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 6 plus 0 is the one that makes 6, right? Okay, how do you make 7? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is 8 minus 1 equals 7. Option number 3 is the correct option, right? The next one is how do you make 1? Which is the correct option? Yes, the only option that makes 1 is 0 plus 1 equals 1. Option 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, how do you make 5? Which is the correct option? That is 9 minus 4 equals 5, right? Option 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 1 math. We have started with the chapter sorting, ordering and classifying. We have done with the lesson, then we have started the new chapter that is mixed operations and the lessons. Lesson we're working on is addition and subtraction ways to make a number. Right, so please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So if you have any question related to the lessons we just finished, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask question if you have any. No questions?